Alright, welcome in to more State of Decay 2, everybody. I want to thank you for coming and hanging out with me today, or tonight. We have a new update, and toward brighter days. So I did read a bit about this update already online, so I do know what to expect. I'm really excited about this one. So first we get, celebrating Black History Month. I want to wish everybody happy Black History Month, and a Lunar New Year as well. But there's a new t-shirt, as we can see there. You can find the new basic tee Done Dying outfit in your closet starting on February 8th. So it's already in there, so we're going to have a couple of our characters wear that for sure. Let's see what it looks like. I think it might look like on the right side of the screen there. You can also get a physical version of this t-shirt at stateofdecay.com/NAACP. So really cool there. Let's definitely wear that. This is what I really want to talk about too. Is another thing I was excited about, something I wanted, and that's the improved recruiting options. Which, as you can see, new recruits are the literal lifeblood of any community, but they can sometimes be hard to find. Yeah, no kidding. At least until today, it says. So. Just let me make sure the audio is coming through in my stream. I had to reconfigure my microphone here. Just want to make sure that it's coming through. Okay, yes it is. Yes it is. Just wanted to make sure on that one. Okay. Then I'll bring up chats. There we go. Alright, so I think I mentioned this recently in an episode about how I wish recruits were easier to get, and you recruit anybody that you find on the map. Well, now all of a sudden they have this new update that lets you recruit someone to your community from enclaves. So allied ones, as you can see, is going to be for free. Friendly, 750 influence. Neutral, 1,000 influence. So it's not that cheap if you don't have them allied, but it's affordable. So now if you need recruits, the simplest way to get them is to use your radio menu to contact a new enclave, meet up with them, spend influence to recruit from them that very minute. So we can go pick out a character that we want and recruit them, which is lovely. I'm so happy they're doing this. We do have a spot open because we know we lost Young recently, which really sucked, but now we can go find a character that we think, we might like to have in our community, someone that we see, we're like, oh, I like that. I like the way they look. I like their outfit. I like, that character. Maybe someone different, a different character model. So, really nice that they added that in. Trumbull Valley Pack returns. Bounty Broker news. Bounty Broker news. Over the past year plus, we've been adding new content packs to the game via the Bounty Broker. We now have 11 distinct collections of weapons, outfits, and other useful gear, each with its own theme, from pirates and soldiers to cowboys and movie monsters. And now we've also implemented a new schedule for this library of content packs to automatically cycle in and out of the game. The first day of each month now includes an update out of the Bounty Broker's inventory of the one pack returning to circulation while another leaves. This provides you with a regular and predictable schedule to know when packs are coming and going. Okay, yeah, so that's pretty much what they've been doing anyways. So here we go. So we can go find a recruit now, guys. I am going to put that Black History Month t-shirt on a few characters as well. Very cool. So I think we do have a few friendly enclaves at least, so we can go take a look and see if there's a character that we like in one of those to recruit in. Because how many times have I said, I wish we could recruit this person or this girl, from other enclaves. We just couldn't do it. Because it is hard to find recruits out there, other than, the way we've been getting them lately was just calling them in from our prestige. Other than that, they're very hard to come by, I feel. It's like random. So I think this is a great addition. Especially for enclaves, like if you're friendly with an enclave, maybe one of them would want to join you. It's realistic that way. So here we go. The sun is glaring in through the blinds here, guys. Alright. Poof has an offer for us. Alright, so we have Allied Enclave there. Of course, we lost Seth from that Enclave last episode in the attack. We gotta find Young's body. He's been probably wandering around as a zombie. That's a neutral one. Members can be recruited, as you can see there. And then we have another neutral one. But that would cost 1,500. We could recruit from the strangers for free. So we might not be able to recruit anybody yet, but let's go to our... Let's go here. Bear. He's got a new basic tee. There it is. There's the Black History Month t-shirt. Let's put Bear in it. I don't know if I have any new and I want one more character to wear it as well. How about Yolanda as well? It's under the, if you want to get the shirt, guys, it's right on the top under basic tee. It's this like kind of grayish green one. There it is. Quite nice. I like the design of it. So there we go. And we can actually control Yolanda, why not? Alright, so if we want to go recruit somebody, it's going to have to be for free right now because we don't have a lot of influence at the moment. Wait, Maddie just helped take care of the Enclave that took out Young. We're not... Is there anything... How's our numbers looking too? Meds still down. Food we're still trying to get up a little bit. We were going to do something with these, but I think we're good for now. Let me make... some more meds, just so we have more coming in. And well, fuel's good, materials is good, ammo's good. I guess we can go to the kitchen and also make more food. And we'll do that, so we have an extra one of each of those for now. Let's Infestation Problems. We don't have a lot of... Well, actually there's a ton of infestations over there, never mind. Maybe we could go over there. The Brewers. We could go over there. Help them out. Maybe see if any of their characters would be good to recruit. I can't remember if this is the group that we took a character from last episode to help us for Seth. Yolanda's gonna go check this out, see what they need. She's gonna go over there, just grab a few things. Nice little mission coming up here. Grab some more 12 gauge shells. We will, of course, I kind of like having a hunting crossbow on me. Let's get that. I guess we'll get a toolkit as well. Alright. Some usual stuff. some tea with me, really helping me relax and feel better. Alright, we fixed. I made the pizza cat. How much fuel does this thing have? It doesn't have a lot, but let's do this one. The Megalodon. See if we can get this thing up and running. Hey Jack, really good to see your name. How you doing, my friend? I am feeling much better than I was. I still have a long recovery ahead of me. Still a lot of problems, but I'm doing better for sure. Good to see your name there. Missed all you guys. So I'm getting back into streaming because this will help me feel better and stuff, and give me something positive to do before I can go back to work. It's gonna be a while before I can go back to work, so I'm gonna be getting a little bit of sick time pay, hopefully. I really need it, and I'm gonna have to do my taxes too when I feel up to it. But I really miss my my girl. I'm hopefully gonna get to see her soon. After you know, I feel comfortable, because I obviously don't want to get her sick. I think it might be out of my system. I gotta get tested to see if it's out of my system. It feels like it might be, but there's a lot of like aftermath, you know. So we got the fuel, we got that. All right, let's get going. It's not a very long trip here, so let's. So I streamed for like 2 hours, like last night or so, and I felt really good. So that leads me to believe that I'm ready to get back. Because when I tried streaming State of Decay 2 like a week ago, I just wasn't ready yet. Like my body was not ready for that, and I couldn't stream again until last night. But it was good to just test out to see if I could, you know. Oh, is this the group that... Oh, they live like over... Oh, they live like a weird area. But, yeah, I might be streaming a little more regularly now, obviously, since I'm starting to feel better. Thank goodness. It's still not probably going to be like all the time, but, you know, if I feel good enough, I might start doing 2 streams a day right now, because this helps get my mind off of, you know, the things that are lingering still, and it's nice to talk to you all again and interact with the community. Ghost Toast, hello my friend, how are you? I understand you've had some internet problems over there. You're waiting for AT&T still to come. I've been watching some of your streams, so I kind of know that you're waiting for AT&T to come to your house when the snow has stopped. I saw you finished the Sherlock Holmes game. There's Poof. She's pretty cool. She looks kind of like Marlin, but she definitely has a different face from anyone I've seen. We could technically recruit her at some point. There's supposed to be another person in here, but I don't know where they are. There they are. Let's go see who this is. We've been over here before, I think, haven't we? We got Ezra. He kind of looks like Clint he's Clint with different hair. That's Clint with different hair. He's kind of weird looking, actually. All right, let's talk to Poof. They want us both. They want both to join us. Poof and that other guy. This doesn't happen often either. This is the only time you can go over your normal numbers is when an enclave asks you to be recruited. we're gonna do it so we can bring up our numbers. This is a no-brainer. We're looking to recruit, but this is great. We're gonna have Poof here. Awesome. Okay. And then that guy over there, I already forget his name. Still stuck in ice. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the winters can be awful. $720p standard is probably better. You hear people hammering on ice. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if it like ices over, it's so dangerous. Obviously nobody can drive when it's too icy. I've driven in very icy conditions. It's not fun. It's very scary. Alright, so this is great. We gained influence by recruiting them. Well, there we go. There's 2 new characters in the community. We have Poof, we have Ezra. Ezra's Clint's twin. Maybe it's the long-lost brother. It's funny. Ezra literally has the same face as Clint. Oh my gosh. Just different hair. But hey, that's alright. We'll just have to... He's not going to wear the suits like Clint. That's all about Clint. It looks... Maybe it's slightly different from Clint, but not much. Alright. Is there anything to search in here? Apparently there's another container to look at, but I don't know. 720p was glitchy in 3 parts, standard. Yeah, maybe it just couldn't handle it or something. Maybe the internet couldn't handle it. Depends. I'm not the best person to ask for all like resolutions and stuff because I have so many problems with that before. I couldn't even tell you. I think I'm doing 720 is the highest I can do that my internet lets me do. I mean, I would love to be streaming in like 1080p, 4K, HD Ultimate, so people could be enjoying it even more. But you know, for what I can do, it's not too bad. Even using Spectrum, that's what I use. I use Spectrum, and it's given me problems in the past, but lately, surprisingly, it's been pretty good. Poof has died? What? What? What happened? Oh, that happened. A freaking feral. Oh my, you gotta be kidding me. Our luck, guys. Okay, that's the fastest anybody's died. They didn't even make it out of their own building before they died. Oh, this is a nightmare. That's some BS right there. I mean, come on. I just recruited them and they die? Like 10 feet out the door? Oh my gosh, now I gotta deal with all this. I can't even move. She's gonna die. Alright, got rid of the ferals. This is BS. How? Like, and what about the other guy? Where's Ezra? Did he survive? Oh my gosh, get out of here. Getting up here. Let me just think about this now. That's awful. 720p low is what I tested out from Dead by Daylight. Yeah, it seemed to be running better. I mean, I watched some of that stream too last night before I went to bed. So it might be just what your internet or whatever can handle right now. Cause I had to bring down the bit rate. I had to do that before. Another feral? Oh my gosh. What is... They did not want us to have this enclave characters, did they? How do I get out of here? Why are there so many ferals? Yolanda. I don't even know where my car is. It's over here. This is insane. I hope Ezra made it at least. I can't believe Poof already died. And there's screamers coming up. Like, what in the world? Give me a break, game. Nightmare. Ameridave, yes, exactly. Nightmare Zone. This is what it is. I mean, Poof literally poofed in like 2 seconds. She joined our community and literally died immediately. And I had no control over that because I felt like I was gonna like that character too. So technically we lost another character right now. I'm so mad because what was I to do about that? Like, they have to walk home, so they got attacked by 3 ferals. Poof died. No idea if Ezra's alive. I'm not happy about that. The game just kind of trolled me there. It really did. And now we can't recruit anybody else because that would, you know, that was over our numbers technically. Oh well. Poof goes the dynamite. Oh no, enough of these ferals today already. I'm all feraled out for the day. I've already killed 4. In what? You know, I only left the base for like 10 minutes. Not even, probably. Until AT&T can come out. Yeah, you gotta wait for it, and it's gonna be a bit before they can get out there, unfortunately. But hopefully when they get there, you can do 720 standard again. Look a little better. Exile Ezra. Jack says Poof went poof. Yes. Let all the puns rain in now, guys, for Poof. I mean, she really lived up to her name, didn't she? She poofed on out of here. Like, there she... Ezra's still alive. Okay, so Ezra's alive. Maybe he made it. So now our community is back up to 10. It was at 9. Poof and Ezra brought up to 11. Which you technically can't get past 10, right? Only when Enclave's asked to be... recruited, as Ezra has a different voice than Clint. He looks older than Clint, doesn't he? Let me see. I want to know more about him. Like, what can he even do? I'm gonna switch to him in a minute and get him better gear. Hey Mike, 3269. We're in nightmare difficulty. As yes, thank you for answering that, Amir Dave. I just saw. Not quite in the lethal zone yet. Not ready for that. Dead by Daylight had Year of Ox event. Oh, that's cool, because Overwatch has like a Lunar New Year event going on right now, too. Alright, let's just add a few things in here that we picked up. There we go. Ezra's just following her around. Alright, let's switch to him.
It's your turn to call the shots for a while.
So here's Ezra, our newest character. He already has the open range pack shotgun. That's interesting. Nine generally the max. Oh, I thought 10 was. I know I've had... Yeah, 12. Yeah, Mike, I've had 12 before, but that only happened when I think I had 9, and then a Enclave of 3 asked to be recruited. So I was just at 11 again until Poof died. So I was excited to have, you know, over the numbers, but my gosh, she didn't last but 2 seconds. Kingdom Hearts is finally coming to PC, says Jack. That's great. I know you'll like that. You like playing on the PC, Jack, right? You're optimized better. When you hook somebody, fireworks explode behind victim. That's cool. I haven't played Dead by Daylight since October, but I love that game. I just haven't played it in a while. I kind of wanted to play it again soon. Maybe I'll stream that at some point again. what was I gonna do? I was gonna get him some better gear. So he needs. Do we have an 8-pack? We do. No. So give him a bigger backpack. Gotta give him. Oh, that's not a. I need a better close combat weapon for him if I have one. Here we go. Bowie knife. Yeah, let's give that to him. This is the best time to try lethal. Why is that? My community's not quite ready for that, I don't think. Let's equip that. Grab that. Just getting him ready to go here. Does he like this weapon? 12 gauge shotgun shells. I don't have a lot of those. I eventually will get to lethal zone, but I'm not rushing to get. It took me a while to get to nightmare zone. And I've already lost a few characters here, and I'm like struggling. Well, we need to make more plague cure. We only have 6 left. Every character should have one now, but I do like to have plenty more in the bank. All right. So Ezra, better than Ezra. Anybody remember that band? Two friends came back. Stevie Rocker and H2O, Insane Maniac. Oh, to watch y'all, that's great. Plague zombies are so rare since update on new communities. Really? So there's like a glitch in the new update where there's like less and less plague zombies. That's pretty funny. They're gonna have to fix that. Let's boost our food. What else? Oh yeah, I want to make another, if I can, make another plague cure. Yeah, I just want to make sure we have more of those in the bank. Our status is stable because Poof died, and it's like I had no control over that. So we have 7 of these now. There we go. Well, we've had some pretty quick character deaths in the past, but none quicker than Poof. It's going to be tough to rival that one. It's weird. Poof dies in 2 seconds, and we've had Maddie and Miguel since the very first episode. Clint's been here for a long time. Umo, Juma, Yolanda, Vinay, Bear, they've all been here for such a long time. And Poof can't even last 1 minute. Water pump. Thank you for reminding me again of the water pump. I always forget about the freaking water pump, Dave. You guys, Dave's very good at reminding me about things on my base. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that, Like, I'll plant seeds, but then I won't remember to do this. That will help our morale. They were part of the Insane Rocker Squad I used to play GTA with. Okay. Remember those videos? Wow, Mike, that's crazy. Yeah, they're definitely going to have to like patch that like as soon as possible. I'm sure they're already working on it. I really like the developers for this game. I think they've done a great job adding a lot of good stuff into the game. People, I mean, I stay away from Facebook because I look on the Facebook comments on State of Decay 2, and it's nothing but a bunch of negative comments from the community, and it's very disheartening. It's like people just complaining about this, about that. It's like, well, for me, like, there's nothing to complain about. I understand if like you're getting a bad glitch and it's not working. That's one thing, but as far as the content in the game is amazing. I'm so happy with everything they've added in since the game come out. Because I played it day one, and I love this game day one. And then to add everything they have into the game since then is incredible. They've just completely gone over the top with making this game, giving it such a longevity. Right, so those are planted. I don't think we need to plant here yet. But, you know, there are stuff to complain about. Maybe some performance issues or something, but, like, it doesn't really, nothing's really hemmed to me a while. People just can be really greedy about wanting more and more with games and not appreciating them for what they really are. Lethal Legacies. But if I go to Lethal Zone, I mean that's enticing, Mike. But if I go to Lethal Zone, I want to actually experience the Lethal Zone for all that it is. I would feel kind of cheap going there now and doing that. At least for me personally. I want to go there because I don't know what the gameplay is like. I haven't seen gameplay of Lethal Zone, and I will not look. I will experience it all on my own. They need meds. Okay, I guess we can give them meds. They are our friends, so. So yeah, I want to go to the Lethal Zone and actually experience how crazy it really is from the beginning. I don't want to like... See news about Village in May. What about Resident Evil Village? It says it's coming out in May. Is that what you're talking about? Possessed car glitch? What's the possessed car glitch? The one car glitch I got was I repaired one once and it sent my character like a mile in the air and they survived. That was a long time ago, but that was probably back in 2018. I want to see if we have meds here that we can just give them. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong area. My gosh, I'm not thinking about. Powerhouse will be your best friend in Lethal. Okay, so it sounds like you have some good experience in Lethal Zone. Let me get my bearings here. Alright, there's meds. That's what they need. We had to get rid of meds, but I'm going to make another thing of meds right now to replace at least one of those that we just did. There we go. Alright, let's go. Drop this off. Vampires, werewolves, and witches. Oh, I didn't know there was going to be witches. I knew about the vampires and the werewolves. I didn't know about the witches. And it's coming to... Yeah, it's going to be coming to PS4 and Xbox One, which I'm super happy about. Because there's no way I'm going to have a PS5 or an Xbox One or Xbox Series X by then. I don't think. If I do, then I'll probably get on that. But most likely I'll be getting on Xbox One. Oh, so that's what you're talking about, Mike. Yeah, the explosion. Yeah, that happened to me once a long time ago. Only once though. I was repairing a van with one of my characters and I fixed it and it blew up, sent my character a mile in the air. It was, I don't even remember what episode it was. It was a long time ago in this series. And she landed like so far away from the car. She survived somehow, but I was like, what the heck? It hasn't happened since. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. But let's get in here. Let's go drop this off for them. Get some influence. Help our friends. It's more common now? Oh gosh. Now I'm going to be... I'm going to be a little more nervous about repairing my vehicles. That's hopefully something that they're trying to fix. Because I remember when it happened before, like obviously my character launched so far in the air, I freaked out. I was like, what's happening? She landed and lost a lot of health, but she survived. And I was like pretty far away from my car. I had to like walk back to my car. So I can't say personally that glitch has affected me too badly. Like it just happened the one time. If it starts happening regularly, yeah, it's probably gonna piss me off. So That's the thing. I can understand people complaining about performance things that need to be fixed like that. But I mean, I see people complaining about, oh, why'd you add this in the game? We want this, you know? Blah, blah, blah. Like, people are like never satisfied. I like coming up with new ideas that I think they can add into the game, but I'm not complaining that they're not there. I just think it'd be cool if they were. And some of the things that I've wanted in the game have actually been added. It's crazy. It's almost like they listen to a lowly little streamer like me. I'm just so excited to see what they'll do with the third game on the next gen consoles. I hope it's strictly developed for Xbox Series X and not Xbox One too. Like, if they strictly develop the game on Series X, it's probably going to look and play a lot better than if they were developing it on both, which I'm sure they still will, but I'd rather see them strictly develop it for the next gen. Give you another reason to buy it. Alright, Townie, here is your meds. See, I can't recruit him. I could if I had room. Or Dion there. So Ezra, his first order of business was to help out our friends as he's joined in. Not many new games coming to PS5 and stuff. Yeah, as I said, there's not a lot of new games on the next gens yet. That's why nobody's really missing out, you know, yet. Later this year around the holiday time, that's probably when you'll want one, because new games will be coming out. They'll be, you know, during the springtime here, you'll see some new titles sprinkled in. Like, right now I have more of a reason to want to get a PS5 than a Series X. How's my ammo? My ammo should be pretty good. Yeah, my ammo's at 30, so pretty good. I think I can get back home, though, in time. There's a siege coming. Ezra can help us fight that off. Let's get back. One way to stop from happening over and over is to quit and reload. That seems a very extreme for this glitch. Well, let's hope that it doesn't happen to me again, but it could now, according to what Mike's saying there. You got Cthulhu? I have that game. I have Call of Cthulhu for Xbox One. I haven't played it yet. I said I bought it last year, I think, on a Black Friday deal or something. I got it off Amazon brand new for super cheap. I saw it for it was like less than $10. I was like, alright, I'm gonna get it. Because, you know, I like physical copies, so I wanted to get a physical copy. So yeah, I definitely want to play that game. Like, sometimes I forget that I have it. It's sitting over in my pile. But it's something I could stream eventually. Sinking City looks good too. I want to get that as well at some point. Alright, so they can come in and say hello if they like. We're going to go back in here. Oh, hey Dev. Good to see you, man. How are you doing? It's really good to see it. You finally made it to a stream. But don't worry, I haven't been streaming much lately at all. This is my third stream in the past 3 weeks, which is awful because obviously COVID trying to kill me, so I haven't been able to stream at all. Just now starting to get back into the groove. You didn't like Blair Witch, Dev? That's alright. I enjoyed Blair Witch for what it was. It wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be, but I still enjoyed it. I can see why you wouldn't like it though, because it's more of like a... It's not as action-y as you thought maybe it was going to be. Not as creepy. There's some creepy elements to it. Alright, there we go. Come on. Siege coming in. Ezra, I kind of want to see real quick if I can. Cardio, wits, fighting, shooting, mechanics. Ral bonus from Stills and Bars, the auto shop. He's a picky eater. I was just trying to read more on him. His health is not very good. Sun's starting to set here. Frogwares made both Sherlock and City. Yeah, they look like the same developers for sure. Yeah, I've had COVID really bad, Dev. I've almost had to go to the hospital twice. I got so many symptoms. I have like a breathing problem right now because of it too. I have a lot of like issues. I've had swelling in my throat. I had lost the sense of taste, smell. I had fevers, chills, some coughing, congestion. I still have a lot of congestion. Nausea has been awful. I had a lot of really bad nausea. A couple days where I was having a lot of problems breathing, and it was really scary. My breathing's getting better now, though. A lot of my symptoms have started getting better, but my cardio's terrible right now. Like I can't work right now because my cardio is so bad. I get winded just like getting up and going to the kitchen right now. So COVID has messed me up. Bloater in the camp. Is there still a bloater in there? Hopefully they got it. Where is it? Better not be wandering around. Did they get it already? Oh, it looks like it was right here. Yeah. Oh no, that's not a bloater. He's just like chilling in here. The smoking area was so annoying. Yeah, there are annoying areas in that game for sure. Some of it, like, some of the times I was wandering around, like, what the heck do I do? Where do I go? Yeah, I mean, I'm okay for now, but like I said, I might have some long-standing medical issues with my breathing for a while. I don't know. I still feel it in my chest. Like I've had a lot of muscle aches, horrible fatigue for a while. Like COVID really attacked me in many ways. I got a bad strain of it, I guess. It's weird because people at my work, a lot of them didn't get that bad of strains. They didn't get all the symptoms I've gotten. You know, I got it really bad, and it happened like literally overnight. Like one night I was streaming and I was just slightly coughing a bit. I thought I just had a dry throat. Then the next day, boom, like I was gone. Like I was being attacked. All right, so what do we want to do now, guys? Do you guys want to see infestations, or would you rather see me go looking for like scrounging for materials and stuff? Would you guys rather see me go looting or infestation hunting? I'll let you guys decide. Who gave it to me? I would assume work, because the only other places I go would be like the food store or running out to grab supplies. And I always wear a mask, obviously. Sometimes always gloves too, and I'm sanitizing my hands. I probably got it from work, most likely, because like 20 people from work have gotten it already. So the only people I've spent time with outside of work are my roommate, who's never had it and doesn't have it. She's staying at her mom's now to be safe, and my girlfriend, who's never had it and doesn't have it, thankfully. So, you know, I had to have gotten it from work. I don't know what else, unless like I got it from the food store, but I don't understand. Whitney Field. I was at that base, Mike. I actually was at that base for a while. I've been there twice in my playthrough, so that's a good base. I'm trying out this base for the first time. I do like to move around a lot and try out different bases, so I'm trying out this one for a while. I quite like this one. But yeah, Whitney Field's great. I've been there twice. I love that base. It always treats me well. You couldn't stop shivering? Yeah, the chills, that's what I had early on. Like I had a lot of chills and fevers early on, but that went away in a few days, and everything else. Like as I started to feel better, it's when the breathing problems came in, and now I still have a lot of tightness in my chest and muscle aches from my chest up to my shoulder into my neck. And sometimes my throat feels a little swollen. I have horrible cardio and stuff right now, so, but my other symptoms are getting better, which is good. Not as much nausea or anything. Sunset on day 177. We are keep moving along here, guys. We're gonna eventually get to 200 days. All right, I'm gonna go. Probably just. I'm gonna go look for stuff since it's nighttime. I don't want to travel too far, or just about nighttime. And I'm gonna switch my character as well. We're just gonna go see what we can loot for the community. Ezra's winded. That'd be me right now trying to run around. Alright, Ezra, go heal up, buddy. And Umo. Actually, no, he's got a task, so we won't take him. How about good old Vinay? Our scout, one of our scouts here. From the sniper tower. Love having that sniper tower. Trucker County, the strip mall. Oh, yeah. I use that base too. That's a good one. I like a lot of the maps. Actually, I like all the maps for their own reasons, but Providence Ridge looks really cool. That's probably the best looking map, but I don't know what my favorite map is overall. As we have a little relaxation by the fire before Vinay goes out. Just going down. Gonna go check out a few things. I might need to repair one of my cars, actually. Let's grab a gas can and a few things and we'll head out. I don't want to grab too much because we want to leave room. We want to leave room for for stuff that we find. I'm gonna leave. Well, I'm gonna have to take a gun just in case like a feral comes at me or something. I will bring a crossbow though too. Alright, let's go. I only did that once, Mike, honestly. I got scared I was going to beat the game because I don't want to beat the game. I want to keep going with the same community. I've had the same community since the day the game came out. So I'm scared of beating it. So for a while I didn't do that. But now I know you can kill all the plague hearts and still continue and move on. See, my throat feels a little more coarse today than it did yesterday. I hope I'm not getting like, I don't know. Some people have developed bronchitis and stuff from COVID. I really hope I don't get that. But I haven't been coughing that much, so. Yeah, I think I did that once, maybe twice. I defeated all the plague hearts on a map. I know there's like a ton to defeat now in the Nightmare Zone, so I don't know if I'm going to be going for that. I do take on plague hearts every now and then just for the action and the drama of it. Like I don't like stay away from them altogether. I like fighting them. In fact, sometimes they're a lot easier than infestations. These are all smoking. This is great. Do you want to play the lottery here and see if we can? All right, here we go. Are we gonna get? Are we gonna go flying in the air? Day 177 is close to maximum difficulty nightmare. Great. Thanks for that comforting bit of information there, Dave. Had to reboot your router. Okay. Had to reboot that one. Should I use the CNC mill now? I do have that repaired still, right? Oh, okay. Alright. Oh yeah, I do. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Get some parts in. Alright, let's go see what we can find. Anything. Like I said, anything helps us in the Nightmare Zone and beyond. Any little thing that we can find. A little midnight walk here. Or drive, shall we say. Just going down to the park. Oh great, a Juggernaut. What we don't want is a group of ferals coming after us. Where's the turnoff here? Here we go. Just park like right here. Alright, good. There's not a lot of zombies right here. So let's keep it that way. Let me turn up the volume a little bit. Is the volume okay too, guys? If the game's too low, let me know, but obviously I'm having to talk even softer. "2019 flu got you?" Yeah, I had bad flu early in 2020. It was the last time I was sick before I got COVID. I literally went a year without being sick. Yeah, like it can give you some problems, Ghost. Crap. Where is that feral? Oh my gosh, there's a lot going on over there. There's like screamers, ferals, everything over there at the park. Please wander away. That's it. Keep going that way. Go play in the playground. Holy crap, Mike. 623 days. Dang, you really put in the time. That's incredible. 623 days. Will I ever get there? I don't know. I felt like I put a lot of time in the game. That's nothing compared to what you've done. You had a few colds during 2020, ironically none during the winter. Thankfully, the longest any of them lasted was about 3 days. Good, Jack, because even a common cold during 2020 and beyond now can make you more susceptible to COVID. I said I wasn't sick before I got COVID. Like, it just got me, and then it's been really bad to me. I feel bad for the people that have gotten it worse and have to stay in the hospital. But I've got a long recovery ahead to get back to 100%. Oh, they're coming right through here. Gosh darn it. Get away. Why are they all hanging out right here? I just don't want that feral to see me. Or smell me. But there's gonna be a Borderlands movie? That's cool. Speaking of, guys, would you want to see Borderlands 3 on the channel? Because obviously I do have that now. My brother got it. I kind of want to play that game. Cyberpunk, again, I talk about it, but I want to start my Cyberpunk playthrough. If it's like okay to play on Xbox One now. And there's so many PS2 stuff I still want to play. There's Wii games I want to play. We got Dreamcast stuff we can still stream, so lots of fun. We got a soda can bomb. They're slowly moving away. Wow, you love your Drucker County, huh? Let's get the 22s. We'll leave the other stuff there. You must have an insane amount of influence. Shoot. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh my gosh, I got him with the crossbow. I forgot I had that equipped. Holy crap. Oh, that could have been worse. Now they're coming for me. Alright, we gotta get to the car. We gotta get out of here. We gotta move right now. Yes, my driving's still as good as ever. Right. That was gonna be bad, so we had to get out of there. I can't believe I got that. Pharaoh with the crossbow. Alright, do we want to go? Where's somewhere we haven't really checked much? We've checked a lot of areas over there. Let's go over here. Whoops. Because we have friends over there. Yeah, right now I'm feeling like my chest feels worse than it did yesterday, which is weird. I think I might be starting to develop some kind of... I fear developing like a bad cough, which has felt like it's been brewing for a couple days now. I can feel it in my chest. If that starts happening and I start feeling worse again, I will not be able to stream anymore for a bit. So if I get bronchitis, I'm gonna be... Oh man, that's gonna suck. I've already struggled. I've already suffered enough COVID. Come on. Alright, I'll look at the chat again in just a second, guys. So let me get to this this area over here. It's gonna be a bit. I gotta go all the way around. Although I guess I could pause it for a second. Shenmue? Oh, I don't have that game actually, Mike. Yeah, I've never played that. For Dreamcast, I have like 12 or 13 games for Dreamcast. I've streamed The Grinch, NBA 2K1, Rippin' Riders. I have like Gauntlet Legends. I could stream that for Dreamcast. I played Nightmare Creatures 2. I did gameplay of that once. That's a great game. Probably my favorite Dreamcast game was Nightmare Creatures 2. I have Crazy Taxi. I have Bust-A-Move 4. I have Striker Pro 2000. I have Jedi Power Battles. I have Surf Rocket Racers. You know, I love Dreamcast, and I'm always looking for more games now for it. Probably my favorite system. I don't even know why, but it just is. I haven't even I don't know. I haven't played like a ton of games on Dreamcast, but for some reason that system always fascinated me. I got one a long time ago and used to play with my friends all the time. I love N64, I love PS2, I love Xbox 360. I love the Switch. So many systems, so many great systems. Oh, I missed my turn off. This game needs a GPS for me. That's like the one thing they could add in just for me personally is a GPS. So she can be like, turn left here. And be like, oh, thanks. Because I don't know where I'm going half the time. And he said the influence is capped out at 9,999. I don't think I've ever been up that high. But oh man, my chest is feeling really bad right now. That's not fun. Let's check here for some stuff. Drinking tea too, but I have a bad feeling, guys. Oh, this has already been checked. All of a sudden it like went black. That's weird. This is an outpost, so that's why I wanted to come here too. I guess we'll go to the next place. Tonight's your mystery night? So you're not sure what you're going to be streaming, huh? Limbo. Case of Rachel Foster. I've played Limbo. I played that a long time ago. I love that game. GTA 4 had a GPS. Yeah, that's what I need. That's what I need in this, Ghost. I'm an idiot when it comes to directions. Alright, I just want to find some stuff here. I think we need... Did I bring fuel with me? I really hope I brought fuel with me. I did, okay. Because this thing needs to be refueled. What I'm looking for right now, I'm just kind of looking for whatever, you know? There's no real specific thing I'm looking for. I'm just gonna kind of see what we get. I like going out and looting because I like the mystery of not knowing what I'm gonna be getting and just seeing what we can find. We have parts, we will take it. Alright, so we can go over here. Turn on the light so we can all see. Detective night. Oh, detective night, okay. I was like, oh, mystery night. So, what game is that going to be? Is there a game called Detective? Gas can, there we go. Get the shovel. Bury you right here. Oh, you're gonna play the Agatha Christie game, cool. I'd be interested in seeing what that game's like. As we're finding some parts, which I guess is good. We always need more of those. Some gas. We'll put some stuff in the trunk right now. Yeah, found a soda can bomb too. We can go over there and drop a few things off that we found. We literally have an outpost right here. And we also have a banged up, looks like a pizza cat right here, huh? Is that a pizza cat? No. That wasn't one of our cars, that just is already there. I will put that ammo in there. Oh yeah, I gotta grab the stuff from the car and put it in there. Not that car. Okay, let's go. Vinay, always good to use Vinay, especially at nighttime with her scouting. She makes it so much easier to see what I have in store. I don't think I'm gonna need more gas. There we go. Am I getting a notification there on YouTube? I might need to make more tea if my chest is going to continue to bother me. Why is my chest bothering me so much right now? It just, you know that feeling you guys get when like you feel like you're going to be coughing and your chest is getting sick. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. I really hope I can deter this, but alright, maybe I can just I'm gonna have some water here too. I think I'll be alright though. Let's just go check one or two other places here. Not going to be streaming too much longer, everyone, just so you know. But we've had an interesting episode with the recruitments, and let's see, there's stuff to be found in here. Mike3269 as well, thank you so much for the follow. I just saw that. Thank you. Appreciate that so much here on Twitch. Been nice chatting with you here too.
Oh, looky here.
Bag of Squizzles. Fruitish flavor, sized for fun. We could trade that, but I want to see if there's something we could use right now. Snacks, nah, that's one bag of snacks. That's not really worth taking up an inventory slot. Steam, yeah, steam does help. Sometimes I'll breathe the steam from like my my tea as well. I know gargling like warm salt water can help kill some of the bacteria in there too. But yeah, actually I could probably make some more tea after this and breathe in some of that steam and see what we can do.
I think we've got the
That's
place
good.
to ourselves.
That's a good idea. I really don't want to start feeling really bad again.
All done here.
Ultralight pack, no, we don't need that either. So I guess maybe we can get the squizzles. Get the squizzles. For shizzle, my squizzle. I'll just go check this garage here because there might be a rucksack of materials in here.
Sure is quiet in here.
I appreciate that, Mike. I really do. Thank you. Yeah, whether you're just giving me tips here on stream or whenever I do go there, if you're still around in the community here, in the channels, I could even obviously have you featured in a stream too, in an episode. I've done a few episodes before with people, just playing. My throat feels like it's like starting to swell up again. I don't know what's going on with me right now. My body's like, it's still, complications still brewing in. Let's get back home then. Oh shoot, my car just like went. I don't know which way I'm going, but I'm gonna go this way, and I guess that's alright. Make sure I'm still going the right way. Get home. Get Vinay safe. Oh, let's actually scout right here. We haven't finished scouting this area.
No more gas.
There we go. It's always good to get everything scouted with our scout. Marks it on the map. Huh.
Crap, that's a lot of things. That should do it.
Okay. longer part here. So we take a left, then we take another left and just follow. So if I feel good enough today though, guys, like if this is just a little flare up on my chest part and my throat's part right now, that's not gonna hunt me down too much. I can stream again today, something. I mean, I might just do like more Breath of the Wild or something. Maybe we'll start something else, I don't know. But it's if I feel good enough, maybe I will. But I'm gonna have to probably make more tea. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah.
My skin is crawling.
Skin is crawling, she says. Boom. All this crap in the road. But the fact that I can still take deep breaths like that without having to cough is, I guess, a good sign. But I really feel a discomfort in my chest right now. Ugh. Let's go around here. Oh my gosh, 2 bites and you're fully plagued? Oh my lord. Yeah, and there's like, aren't there like packs of like plague? I mean, we have packs of plague freaks here, so I assume that they're everywhere. Plague ferals? Aren't there like plague ferals? Like, that's so dangerous. Oh, we got trouble brewing here. Let me get rid of these bloaters. One more fight before we go. Oh, I missed. How'd I miss him? Alright. Put this stuff in.
Mission accomplished.
Parts, very good to get some parts in there. Boom. Yeah, I gotta give Vinay a plague cure on her because she doesn't have one on her. That's dangerous. Five-minute timer, triple plague for. Oh yeah, no thanks. That's gonna be so fun to deal with in the lethal zone. Oh my gosh, a 5-minute timer, like 1 or 2 bites, yeah, you could die after that. Because if they bite you while you're infected, it just eats the timer away. Oh my gosh. That leaves me very nervous about going in the lethal zone. But we're gonna get there eventually, guys. We'll get there eventually when we feel like we're ready. And it's gonna be crazy. We may lose some beloved characters. More so than we already have. Oh, why does she have 3? I don't want 3 of them. Alright. Does anybody need to be checked in? Miguel does. Get in there. Alright, we're good there. Good there. Alright guys, gonna end it here for sure. I'm starting to feel pretty bad all of a sudden. I don't know why, but hopefully it's just a little phase. Get some more food in me, get some more tea in me. Thank you so much, Dave. Yeah, I'm trying to eat some good immune boosters too. I've been drinking immune boosters and stuff as well, taking vitamin C and whatever I can to help boost my immune system even more. Powerhouse dropkick, quickest way to kill ferals. Powerhouse dropkick. Drop kicking a feral, now that is badass. Max Payne and Manhunt. I always wanted to try Manhunt. Max Payne, of course, is a Remedy series, so it's pretty cool. But thanks everybody for coming in and watching today. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the kind words, everybody, and thank you, Jack. Yeah, I know Ghost. Yeah, it's available on PS2. It's pretty cool. I've seen that game before out in the wild, I think. But please stay safe yourselves, everybody. Take care as best as you can. I'll continue to do this as much as I can right now. And hopefully I'll see you all very soon. Maybe later today. Who knows? We'll see if I'm feeling okay. Well, let's just try and beat whatever's happening to me right now. So, thanks again. I'll see y'all very soon. Thank you again, Mike, for the follow. And everybody for being here and watching on YouTube or Twitch. Is just thank you. It feels good to be starting to get back into the groove of things. And we'll have so much more fun with so many more games and stuff, and lots of stuff for the channel once I get back into normality. So, thank you, Dave. Always a pleasure to have you here. So, I will see you all later. Until next time, 0 is the number.